Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. I wanted to break it down. I wanted to see what I could see in the charts. Let's get it going. I'm as curious as you, and I want to know what's going down. So shout out to all of you here on the live. Thank you for jumping on. Only 300 people. Come on, man. It's the Crypto Lifer, man. I've been calling these longs all day long. If you followed me on Twitter, I banged on it again. Take a look here at Twitter. There's always someone floating up in my DMs. You guys don't understand my 3D chess move. It's 90% of the reason I quit my old job. Every Monday through Thursday for a while. I got to make fun of Ben Armstrong for your entertainment. And he can't. You're funny, man. Come on, dude. You're funny, bro. I love you, Elena. Shout out to my man. Shout out to his wife, Grant Cardone. And shout out to my man, Gary. Getting to know Gary this week was a really, really cool thing. Got to meet Gary in person at his house. Gary's the man, dude. Really, really amazing person. Shout out to Gary Cardone. I love you, brother. Tiffany. Hope you're having a good time. I've met Tiffany a bunch of times. She's awesome. And Tom. I met Tom in Miami. He's a good dude. Haven't met Megs, but she's really cool when we talk. I met Wendy O a bunch of times in person. Jenna just joined the trader group. She's in. Me and Jason have shared the screen a bunch of times. Jay Chains. I met him in Miami. And, we worked together on the Friday show. Master Friend's my boy. Right? I never met Sammy Loyal. But just so, you know what I mean? Ben, I'm cool with Ben. I never met Mason. I go to Sin City Crypto's studio in Las Vegas. I'm going to be on their show tomorrow. All right? Just funny, right? When you go through my feed, you're like, this dude knows the people in his actual feed. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. This is the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. We are the Lifers. If you didn't know who we are, I think you might want to get recognized. No, I'm just joking, but shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's break down Bitcoin like we do every single day. Game 411, baby. Look at this thing. It's just been on a moon session. Look at that. Just doing nicely to the upside there. I love this coin. I do own games for a living. I think it's a beautiful coin. I think it's absolutely amazing. And you might want to check it out. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 342 live souls on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. We're going to break down Bitcoin like we do every single day here on the channel. I just got in. I was in Tampa, Florida. Well, I was in St. Pete's, but you fly to Tampa, right? You fly out of Tampa. Got on the plane. This is crazy, right? Who wants to hear the story? Got on the plane. Everything was cool. We took off. Everything was smooth. Everything was going great. 40 minutes into the flight, we're moving. We're almost through the whole state of Florida. We're gone, right? Maybe even past it. We might even felt like we were in Georgia already. And next thing you know, the bathrooms haven't stopped working, they say.
Hi, this is Mary, the stewardess. The bathrooms apparently having flushing problems. We're going to see if we can fix it or reset it, but if we can't, we're going to have to probably maybe turn this flight back around to Tampa.
I'm sitting there like, what the is going on? This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't take it. Then the pilot comes on.
Hi, everybody. This is your pilot speaking. We are going to have to turn this plane around. The bathrooms are not working, and we just cannot have this many people in a plane without a bathroom. And we're sorry for your inconvenience, but for your safety and convenience, we will have to turn this plane back around. Now, so sorry. We'll keep you updated. Should take us about 40 minutes to fly back to Tampa, and we'll touch down. We'll have the plane go overview. They'll look over the plane. We'll figure it out, and we'll see if we can get ourselves back up in the air.
And I'm just like, are you serious? Are you serious? And then I'm thinking, and I had to pee. Right at that moment, I had been holding my pee the whole time. And I was like, man, I got to pee. 20 minutes later, they tell us that the bathrooms are working, but they're not sure. I just go right in and I don't even ask. I just go to the bathroom when I hear that. Don't even care, you know. But everyone else was shook, wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I did two cool things in the flight. I'm going to tell you about the other cool thing I did in the flight, which I think was pretty cool. And, no one else seemed to care, but I thought it was pretty awesome. But we'll talk about it. All right? So, at this point, it's like, man, I was supposed to be in Boston by, it was a 12:55 flight. We were supposed to fly into the bean by, 4 o'clock the latest. You know what I mean? Keep a bottle of water just in case. Yeah, Punch, you be equipped with a Biden diapers. Yeah, just give me a Biden diaper, man. You know what I mean? Just throw me a Biden diaper. That's the new, what, you didn't hear the brand? The new Biden diapers? Oh, man. Hey, you guys said it. I didn't. It was pretty well played. You know? Depends. Hey! Are you going to vote for Biden next year? Depends. Get it? I don't know. So, anyway, let's keep it off the politics. Look, we trending. They're trying to trend WWE. They're trying to push us into a world conflict. But we know this is their plan. How can we give them their plan? We know it's their plan. We'll see. On so late, let's go Rangers and Bitcoin. Bang, 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 baby. A new Club Mile Lifer Club. Making over 1,000 a trade while in the skies. Yeah, Club Mile Lifer Club. It's called Mile High Club. Right? Yeah. Club Mile, you're funny. Hi, Sam. Thanks for the stream. You're watching yourself. Yeah. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Isn't that weird? Then he'll turn a little later. This guy, he's latent, right? He's going to turn after the fact. There he goes. Then he's going to turn. It's going to go into infinity. The weirdest thing about this is that's never going to stop into infinity. You get it? Like, it can't stop. That digital image has to create another one and another one and another one. Now, we can't see it, but that never ends. Doesn't that kind of bug you out? Because for me to do it once and for it to do it twice, then that means it has to do it 3 times and 4, and that means it goes to infinity. Where does it end, though? Where does it end? Like, that bugs me out the other day. I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, if we all think about this together, like, it never ends. So we just keep going deep into that picture forever. And there's an infinite amount of me's now set into time forever into digital space. I find that kind of strange. You know what I mean? But follow me on Twitter. You can actually see me live stream every single day. 256 views already here on Twitter. You know, people see it and they head on into the stream. Look at Capo's trending because he was so short. Oh, this guy. Did he say anything? Capo was right, but his chart was inverted. Yo, Tom Crowd had it. Well played, Tommy. Well played, Tommy. Well played, Tommy Crowd. With the well-played action there. Tommy Crowd saying... Yeah. But that was funny, man. Yeah, he just used the I. He used to use Control I, right? Alt I. He just hit Alt I. He was flipping the chart upside down, right? Has he said anything since then? He should just come out and say, all right, I got rocked. Like, look, short and strong is his pinned tweet. I'm sorry, I don't like to make fun of people, but come on, man. Like, and he got 4.9 million views on this. Like, so he's a known dude. Like, and he just, all he had to do was take my course, watch my live stream, and say, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Like, that's all he had to do. And say, the charts convey what will happen. I'll take it one day at a time. You know what I mean? Boring live streams of Tom. Oh, don't say that about Tom. He's a good guy. Hey. You're funny. Ha ha ha. There was a million Sammy Cup and Handies. The world would be a better place. Yo. Shout out to Vidal Escobar of the house. Shout out to Stack McChange. And not infinite, just time travel, baby. Boring. Data Dash must be flipping out. Yo, Data Dash. He was so bearish, it was ridiculous. Don't you guys see? We're going all the way to 7K, 10K, all the way to the downside. I have no idea what hidden bullish divergence is on the 8-hour. I refuse to learn technical analysis. Like, these people don't know technical analysis, period. You know what I mean? Either they do or they just defied it. Like, me, I just tell you guys what I see. Like, I'm like a weatherman. You know what I mean? Like, today I saw a falling wedge breaking to the upside. I gave this live on Twitter. I gave this to you guys on Twitter for free. I did. Right here. I would not be surprised if we squeeze more shorts tonight. That's ripping to the upside. I even told I was in a group of traders, and I kept saying, guys, this is going to fly. This is going to boom right to the target. We're going to 35,200, baby. And I'm like, this aged well. Well, this aged well. Did you take the move? Sammy did it again. Pretty much at the exact entry of the move. 21-day moving average. Low stochastics. It's a simple thing that I do over and over again. I hit my measured moves. This thing would blast through the measured move. And we're going to pick up where I left off here and see if there's a trade coming. See what's happening. At 35,328, we're going to break it down. All right. Shout out to Prometheus. I met him in his spaces. He was a really cool guy. Really nice dude. Shout out to Loudmouth. I know Loudmouth. Hung out with him in Miami. And maybe in Miami 2 different times. Bitcoin Miami and D Central Miami. Both years. But, man, I personally met so many people in the space. It's a beautiful group of people that really run the core of the space. Shout out to my man CryptoFace. I met him too, in person. Super nice dude. Took his 300 racks. That was an awesome play. Yeah, he thinks the dollar index is going to pump, and I told him it's likely probably going to the downside based on my analysis, but we'll go from there. JetBlue, what's going on? I have a business to run. Called out JetBlue. You know what I mean? And did they respond? We're sorry to hear this. Please send us a DM with your full name and 6-letter confirmation code. Yep. They saw how many Twitter followers I have, and they said, okay. Okay, JetBlue, I'm sitting here in Tampa. My 1280 went up, and then after 45, the toilet pressure broke, and toilets were not able to flush, so they turned it around. 90 minutes of flying back in Tampa Airport. Then we deplaned, and I'm back in the airport. JetBlue, what's going on? I have a business to run. How long are you keeping me in Tampa? I am Mosaic, and this is unacceptable. I want free flights, a compensation. This is horrible. We're sorry to hear this. Please send us a DM with your full name and 6-letter confirmation code. It's fun to have a big Twitter following. Smack that. You know what I mean? Before I was the lifer, I'd say something like that. No one would give a dang. You know what I mean? And now I got the private message. Like I'm in. They want to clean that up as soon as humanly possible. This guy's funny, man. JetBlue has some other newsworthy events recently. They did, yeah. You seen the tone, Sam? You set the tone, Sam. We're indeed a beautiful community full of people, man. God bless everybody here on the live. And I have seen, I don't know if I'm interested, man. One thing I do want to talk about is just all centralized exchanges, whether it's KuCoin, heck, whether it's Coinbase, whether it's, BitGet, whether it's Gate.io, whether it's MEXC, I don't care what it is. You got to get yourself a hardware wallet today. Super, super important. Okay? Super important. All right? Let's just talk about it. Like, get yourself a hardware wallet today. These are 2 treasure touches. These are awesome. All right? This is where I store my funds, baby. You know what I mean? And this is where I might keep temporary funds. Then I have other things in other places that I keep in a secure location. But the idea is to have multiple wallets at different places. So none of your net worth is ever in one spot. It's all over the place. You know what I mean? But if you can do that, do it, Check the rules. You may be owed 3 to 4x ticket price for the inconvenience. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How do you know these rules? Do I get I should have a lawyer call up. Just really get them going. No, I don't want to get crazy. I actually love JetBlue. They've been great. I chose them as my premier flight. Like I started flying more, at least 5 to 10 times a year. And I started being like, all right, like I got to use the same place every time. And then you get Mosaic and you get to load first. They're calling Mosaic and you get to walk in front of everyone and get on the plane first, which is nice because you don't have to wait and you can get all situated. And then also when you get into the security check Mosaic, you get to go to the left and there's everyone's mauled and it's just a lot easier to get through security too. So it makes it nice. When I first joined, playing on my feelings rather than listening to your call outs and learning to read the charts. Big gain since I joined. Thank you, Sam. Shout out to Tanner Whistler. We love you. We appreciate you. I think Bitcoin might be in a half a cup of handle on the 7. Again, let's go, baby. Bitcoin banging on. I'm Justin Cashmore reminding me to get back to the chart, Sammy. All right. So anyway, we went past my target, which was 34,800, and we would blast all the way up to 35K yet again, 35,271. And I could see us going back to 35K. I was talking about it. I don't think a lot of people saw it happening. I think they all started to short the market. And I said it on Twitter. I said, do not short this. And I try to save people all the time with my technical analysis. I would not be surprised if we squeeze more shorts tonight. And I'm in the airport. That's why I'm bugging out. I'm in the airport all day. I was in the airport from for 6 hours. And then they never told us that we were about to get it. At one point, people were saying, well, they're not going to have the pilots and people are going to have to work overtime. So you're probably going to have to go and get a hotel. You know what I mean? So say I had, whatever I had. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say I do should be taken as financial advice. But never keep all of your net worth on a centralized exchange. What if something happens? You know what I mean? We never know. Hopefully we never get another FTX, but you never know. Get yourself a hardware wallet today. Implement it. And don't just say you're going to do it. Don't just say, oh yeah, next week. Please take security super serious in cryptocurrency. It's a must. It's a must. Look at my man, Jason Casper. Not to use him as an example. I love him to death. He's amazing. He had a wallet on his computer, I guess an Exodus wallet. It should have been a hardware wallet. He was drained of $700,000. I mean, that, and he's one of the strongest people that can, like, for him, he's bouncing back with such grace. I know for me, I mean, I guess you know what it is? Once you've hit the level of life where you can handle it, what can you do? Once it happens, the next day you got to be just, But I know that's not easy, So let's talk about what's happening here for BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP has a lot more liquidity to the downside. It suggests that we go all the way back down to 32,000. Big orders down here and big orders here. Do we still pump back up and touch 35K one more time? There's a chance. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's see what Justin Cashmore was saying to Mr. Prisley and see what he's breaking down. First thing I'm going to do is just delete all my old work. I'm going to get rid of the moving averages. I'm going to double-click price action. And I just want to take a look at what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. All right. Shout out to the 500 people on the live, 231 likes, $14 in chat revenue. You're absolutely amazing. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you for your presence every single day to make this happen, because without you, there is no show. You are the one that helps this happen every day, because you show up, someone else shows up. You show up, someone else shows up. You shows up, someone else. And this is a mastermind that is created over and over again. And I'm telling you, it's a big deal. And you guys are creating a movement. I believe I'll be here for a while. But if anything ever did happen, I believe my legacy would live on, this group would live on, and the amount of people that were dedicated and love each other, the love would continue. I know for a fact that I put so much love in this group that the love would continue. What's interesting to this is I love descending triangles. And look, that was a perfect descending triangle to the downside, right? Nice little short steez. Anyway. So now we're seeing a bit of a flag here for Bitcoin. All right. What do I see happening? Let me have a sip of the lemon water. No Tie is bullish. Shout out to Daddy T. I started reading Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That's the best thing you could do for yourself. I got the Keystone. They wanted to work with me. They sent it to me. I opened it up. I started using it. You got to upload this, do that. I'm not with that. You know what I mean? I'd rather the LE Pal. I know they said it's air gapped and all this, but I literally I said to the company, I said, I can't promote this. It's too confusing for me. And so that's how you know if someone just contacts me and sends me a product, I won't just do it for the money. Like I could still keep here selling Keystone wallets. Once it wasn't for me, I had to just be honest with everyone and tell everyone that it didn't, I thought it was cool. I thought I figured it out. And when I got it ordered, I figured it was exactly, the air gapping. And so I was kind of with it. And, once I really got to know the product, I had to say, you know what? And God bless them. I don't want to put them down. Some people really like that wallet. They really do. For me, personally, it was just too inconvenient. I'm not trying to do all that every 5 seconds just to get started. It was out of control. CLX for the $20 super chat. That's so nice of you. Hey, Sam, thanks for all your teaching and hard work. I've learned so much from you and even started trading Forex. And I'm building my account up fast due to your teachings. Thank God for you and bless your family, bro. Thank you so much. Sam gives us the Bitcoin Alpha. My man. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it wasn't easy to learn as my ledger. Bro, Lifer is the most genuine dude on the planet. He gives you free game in his free time. Blessings most people will not receive. Glad I'm part of the Liner 90 group. Jaden Rainey, I love you, man. And you know what? It's these beautiful comments that really keep me going every single day, and thank you. Yep, we're using Trezor. Easy, done, and safe. Amazing. Should I buy a big amount now? I would never tell you what to do with your money. You're going to have to answer those questions yourself. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor or do whatever you got to do. I don't know what you do. I can't tell you what to do. You got to figure that out on your own. Sam, you were wrong. You didn't trust your gut this morning. I've done that 100 times. Keep it up, buddy. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that burned for a while because I would have been in the airport just, but I made some gains. I was able to find my way. I got into some altcoins. I had a decent day. All right. Let's just to say that. I had a decent day. All right. I showed people in the trading group what I made today. Yeah, I had a very decent day. All right. If you want to know, you can join my trading group. I'm not going to show you, though. All right. I don't need to boast. It was I made what I used to make in a month, though, at my old job years ago. Amazing. So here's the deal. Some type of wedge here Really strange pattern, I'll be honest. Kind of an inverted cup and handy here. You know, I'll be honest. Which I didn't think I was even going to say. And look, when you go to the left, it's an uptrend. When you go to the right, it's a down one. Isn't that funny? A lot of people have never went up this way, but it goes the opposite way for you when you go to the left. I think that's cool. When I first found that out, I loved it. Now it's whatever, but I still think it's cool, you know? And a lot of people don't know that about the arch. Who here didn't know that about the arch? You know what I mean? So there's a chance this could be an inverted cup and handle, right? And we could start to break down to the downside. You know, there's a chance. Maybe we break down here, but I like to kind of complete the touch into the angles of the channels here. I almost say like we broke back inside, and now we're in a falling wedge that could go parabolico. It's all about the stochastics for me. He said the 7-minute, let's think, yeah, the 7-minute says we could blast off easy, baby. And it looks like it's about to take off. So if you know me and you know how we trade, and that's Justin, because Justin knows me. I spent Christmas with Justin last year at his house in Sarasota, Florida. Yeah. He reached out and said, I know you're in town. It looks like you're not that far from me. I live here. Can I meet you for breakfast? And I said, yeah. We met for breakfast. And so, look, this 7-minute is about to break out to 35,800. Looks very, very likely for a move. Oops. Did not mean to do that. That's horrible. Ah, man. It's one of those days, man. Just one of those days. Anyway. No, just one. Over the mill. But JK, yeah, group is winning. That's just one guy, bro. And you know who. Our group made over 1 mil in the last week. 99 is cheap. Sam, what's the name of this banger? I don't know. You said something this morning about SRSI dash lines and where they exploded. Could you talk about that again? Well, the dotted lines are where things get out of control. You know? It's where things can move pretty heavily to the upside. And remember, this is also Monday night. Monday night is where I get an expansion of liquidity a lot of times. Like, I like to trade Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights. They're fun. Look, that's a 786 retracement. Pretty dang close. Use candle bodies. You are 786. And if you use wicks, that's amazing, right? And that's a nice retracement. I like where these stochastics are sitting. 15-minute wants to rumble too. 1 hour could just get pinned. Now, in times like this, the stochastics will set and the 1 hour will go up. I know you think I'm crazy, right? But they will. 4 hour can even kind of go sideways while we continue up. Let's take a look at what I was looking at before, though. Yeah, I mean, those are 3 white candles. I'm going to stick to the smaller time frames. What happens here is people keep shorting the market because they just assume, well, it keeps going up. I'm going to have to. And so they just keep throwing in a short and they keep hitting. And then they're like, well, this is the one. And they do it again and they do it again. And eventually they wear out and they get chewed up and they lose all their funds. But they keep shorting until they can't. And I've seen this happen many times for Bitcoin specifically because Bitcoin just, when it moves, people just don't believe it. It moves in such ways, it defies all assets that you've ever seen in your life. Like when it moves, it just, like the whole world decides they're going to take it and it goes, you know? So here's another trade that we're looking at here for Bitcoin that looks likely, you know, previous support of resistance in a way right here. You had resistance, you wicked there, you wicked it. It was a 786 retracement. I mean, and the Stokes look like they could get a move to the upside. And I call this the half a cup and handle. Shout out to my man, Justin Cashmore. He's very learned. And you know what's funny too? I've been teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching. Now there's years of people learning from me. So now Justin, like he's like becoming like high level of my teachings. And every few months, another person is high level to the teaching. And it continues. And then they adds and adds and adds and adds. And then we stack. And eventually we just have so many people that know the sauce. It's insane. It's absolutely insane, right? That's the key, baby. That's the key. Unbelievable. Stop loss I have somewhere here at about, it could even be, yeah. It'll be safer right there, you know? But then the odds are pretty beat. But you do have this bigger idea here. Because that's really the measured move. I'll tell you that right now. 777s for Bitcoin. Isn't that crazy? 777s. It just had to be when I pulled it up. That's so eerily weird. Right? Like, how is it 777s? So it could be 777% move for Bitcoin tonight. And the measured move I'm looking for is 37,000. 111. I know you just heard me say they might have spit your spaghetti out of your mouth at the dinner table. Did he just say 37,000? He did. Are we going to 37,000 tonight? We could be. The shorts are going to continue to squeeze. And they might have a problem here. All right. Again, we could double top. Always be ready for the double top. Let me pull my fib away. Let me shrink down. Be ready for the possibility of a double top. Let me show you. And so now you have your key area. Like Bitcoin must get back above 34,913 to remain bullish. Otherwise, we're going to have a bit of a problem. There's also an inefficiency at 37,000. Unbelievable. I believe anything right now. Synchronicities, baby. 6:30 in the morning for the Netherlands, prepping for work. Love the stream, love the vibe. Shout out to Ashley, the Jagger, we love you. Yeah, we got new people. Who here is new on the channel, never seen the lifer before in their life? You are in for something amazing. Can you check out Link BTC 1 hour? It is a close to a bullish divvy. We'll take a look at that. Thank you for saying that. And Bitcoin really looks like it's starting to rev up here to the upside. Getting some moves here to the upside. 33,515 is my protective angle. $37,081 is my target. And you'd be like, how, lifer, how? I don't know how. I just stick to the flags until I don't. Eventually, one won't hit, and we will start to come down on a smaller time frame, and that's when we will know things are a bit different. All right? They'll hit different. Things that hit different. Yeehaw. Things are hitting different. All right, here we go. Let's see how we go here. Bitcoin starting to move already out of the flag to the upside. Other shorts about to get squeezed. There's a chance we see it today on the channel. Tonight, I had this feeling that we might see this massive Asia. 12 a.m., right, friend? Time. Right, friend? Okay. Shout out to Zenden Music. You're the man, Sam. You've changed my life forever. God bless you. It hits different. Previous resistance becomes support. Oh, yeah. It looks like we may because we wick nicely. And look at the 786, friend. I love you, friend. I really do, man. I appreciate you, brother. Let's go, man. This trade is already moving to the upside, to the upside, to the upside. Over to the upside over here. Over to the upside. And I got myself in a $34,000 trade here. $539 at 24x leverage. We'll see where we go. I cannot stress enough to get yourself a hardware wallet. Please, you heard me say it once. Please. Do not have all your funds. I don't care if it's MEXC, KuCoin. I don't give a damn if I talk about it every day. I trade it. I don't live on it. I have hardware wallets all day long. That needs to be priority. Again, I can't make you do that. But I will tell you every single day that's something you need to be doing. All right? So far, the trade's up $11. That's the fastest $13 you could make in your life. $15 you could make in your life. I mean, $15 in under a minute. Close the trade, walk away, buy yourself a pair of pants at a thrift store. What cold storage wallet would you recommend? The Trezor. I have a link to the Trezor Touch in the description below. Absolutely love the Trezor Touch. I love the feel. I love the weight. I love the accessibility. I even have pretty chubby thumbs, and I can still, use the side. Maybe I can use the stylus. That would be nice. I don't know, though. I haven't tried that once. But it would be great. Already up. Look, I told you I was the king of 3%. I told you I was the king of 3%. We just hit it. We came back down a little bit, but I did hit 3%. I love hitting 3%, baby. And there's the link to the Trezor right there from my man Burke, who's got the wrench and he's holding me down. Great, you are back. Missed your response after our breakout. What cold storage wallet would you recommend? Could not see the buy position. Interessante. And also 34.5 is a pretty slick number, right? But look, we're seeing it differently. Like, who else calls this a half a cup and handle? And I know we could make an M pattern. I'm looking for the possible bearish tones here. It's not all lovely all the time. 15-minute looks like it could get some moves. We'd have to press on the 1 hour and the 4. They don't look good. I'm telling you right now, these you can still get these just pressed. If the 3-day still wants to move, which it could, and then you look at these bigger time frames, the 7-day just getting started, the 8-day still's got some legs, the 10-day. Dude, the 10-day wants to put the smackdown on. Look at the size of that candle in the 10-day chart. Unbelievable. And like they filled that inefficiency nicely. So look, when we were down here, the same story was there. When we were here, we had a huge inefficiency on the 10-day chart. Look at it. It was huge. So when these candles were right here and you started bouncing, I mean, bling. I mean, right? Look at the size of this one here on the 10-day. I'm going to say 10-day, boy, on the 10-day. Look at it. I mean, we came right into the inefficiency. It was waiting. And there's more to come. All right, there's a nice one right there. Just Chilean. I see you, friend. I see you. 52,000, baby. Right? Always hold control. You can grab it right. Another one. What else do we see? Anyone around? Am I missing anything over here? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's that bigger one. Yeah. I mean, we could skip Tamalu all the way to 52, baby. And see this. Look at, see how high the VRVP is? You come down, little notch, little notch. That's still the VRVP goes down the way it goes. You could easily get to 57,000. People don't realize this stuff. I've been talking about it the whole time. Breaking it down. Who's the boy who gave you the 8-hour hidden bullish before it happened? Banging on him right here. The exact entry with the 786 since we've been moving. With no stop loss getting hit when we entered that trade. It's insane. One of the most monster moves for Bitcoin ever. And I just kept saying we're about to go parabolic. I kept drawing you the rising wedge and saying, hey, I see a parabola coming for Bitcoin. One of the only people that even draws the parabola the way I do. I'm like, guys, this is going para. Remember when I kept saying, like, this looks like it could go para? And I said rising wedges are how you go parabolic. And this is traditional trading. Like, you will learn this from any traditional technical analyst about the rising wedge, the parabola. These aren't Sammy's concepts. These are the concepts of life here. If you become a trader, these are the things that you're going to know. But you just got to, they have to be, you have to live and die by them. They have to be the rules forever. They can't be the rules for 1 day or 2 days. They have to be the rules forever. You have to be enthralled in it. All right? Getting a bit of a dump here too now. Can you look at ATOR? ATOR. I traded the term you said before it gets parabolic. It really made sense when VRVP talks. Yeah. Ooh, getting slaughtered real quick. A fast dump to the downside. Let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Though, see, the 1 minute kind of wanted to come on down, but it could be doing a nice retest too. I'm just going to delete the order block that we're in, but you can see we're in a giant block. I'm going to get rid of this too. And it's a wacky pattern. I mean, it could even be an M pattern here. And you got resistance. You can't get back above now. Let's level that out. So previous support becomes resistance. Bitcoin cannot flip this area back to the upside. And you could try to do something like this. Somewhat of an inverted head and shoulder that could make a move to the upside. 1 minute wants to bounce back on up. Put what you're willing to, I put one I'm willing to lose, and I'm going to sit there and see, you know. But don't be surprised if out of nowhere this thing just skyrockets. This actually, I've seen this play. I've seen these play out just like this. That's a shoulder, a deeper head, and that's a little mini right shoulder, and this thing just blasts. I've seen it happen. It could happen today. All right? It wouldn't be the first time I ever saw it. I've watched so much price action in my life, everybody. It's absurd. Really, my edge is my time in the market, right? Everyone says you don't have to time the market. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. And there, I think about that in two ways. Number one, just holding assets throughout and making gains in the long term. And number two is, look at this though. And it also means time in the market, like how long you've been in the market is the more information you're going to learn. And the more you're going to be able to extrapolate from the data, right? So, and I'm not in love with, even I can see this is a shoulder head and almost a right shoulder there too. See that? So I'm seeing some other stuff now too. I'm seeing some possible bearish confluence. I mean, Bitcoin just could not get back above 34,530, major resistance, and dumped almost $100, right? So you can't be like, I'm gonna be bullish no matter what. It has to be this way. Like I'm open-minded, right? Now again, this level is key. 34. If we can keep 34,000 and not lose it, we're in pretty good shape. Okay. But I did see this as a head and shoulder pattern here. See, shoulder, head, shoulder. That's about to dump. Quick little short to the downside, possible. Also has like a descending triangle vibe, which is bearish to me. There it goes. I saw that the last second. There's also some bullishness that we can start making a falling wedge here. But don't forget the shoulder, head to shoulder. That's your measured move. 34,300. And that's also a cup and handle, and that could be making that right shoulder. So don't worry, we're on a small time frame, so take deep breaths. We'll make it through together. Let it wiggle, baby. Let it wiggle. Just let it do its thing. Live trading with Sam Price and the Lifers. Shout out to Master Friend, Vitality B, GF Burke, Wiggins of Hipfire, Jer Powell in the house. So the 50-minute had some bearish div. Let's take a look too. But he said it did. Yeah, it did. Well, once you got that bounce back up. But yeah, some bearish divvy right there on the 15. But now you got this looping low stochastic. Falling volume, falling price. Tells me just to chill. Let it do its thing. Let it marinate, you know? Happy birthday, Wes. Happy birthday, my man. Wes Salvador, man. Been around for a long time, man. God bless you. Thank you for jumping on in. That 30-second chart wants to pump. Falling wedges break out 68% of the time. Length of the base. So you get a pump at least back up to one of these resistance points. Again, you'll make an M pattern. You always want to see if you can make the high of the previous level high. When the stochastics reset, if you can't make the high, you got a problem. We're back up to 34,414. Look at that V-shaped recovery that just bought that thing right back up after that rounded bottom. rounded top, really. You even see shoulder, head, right shoulder starting to fall down, made the line. Previous resistance, couldn't get above. Remember, we even showed descending trend. Just amazing. Am I crazy for taking a shot on Bitcoin tonight? Do you think I'm nuts? Do you think I'm out of my mind for opening up a long right now? Is Sammy out of his mind for opening up a long? Let's ask. Let's ask. Is Sammy crazy for opening a long right now? Yes or no? Let me know. It's okay. You can call me crazy. I won't hate it. I'll be happy about it. I'm more interested in if yes. One trade immediately. Let's see what happens. We got a bunch of people voting. Along at 34.4, spicy. Shout out to Robert Young. 1 hour might hold us off for a little half swoop down. No degen maybe. But he has a sixth sense. You're always crazy. Justin Reason. It's all risk. You should do it. You guys are funny. Trust the instincts. Long all in 75x. Full port, baby. Trend is your friend. Sell levels to watch. 34,989. 120 Bitcoin at 35,200. 53 at 35,361. 61 and 34. Thank you for that. It's bull, baby. Bull. We'll see, man. Struggling a little bit. I'd like a little more volume on the moves. 30 seconds just shut us down too. 7 minute kind of curve, somewhat bearish there, kind of in the middle. I'll tell you what I kind of see now though. Like that's somewhat of a shoulder, a head, and a possible right shoulder. Just all about this. You don't want to make this low. You take out this wick, then I would sell at any last pump after that. Want to get above the point of control and get the pump. We are below the POC. We could fall all the way back down to the chunk. Inefficiency right there, which matches my low, you know. So sometimes I never knew what an inefficiency was, but I just used the VRVP to tell me where the action was, right? There's an inefficiency right there. So like I never even knew that, but I was using same areas to me because that's the inefficiency. So apparently inefficiencies are basically order blocks in the VRVP. The whole time I was using inefficiencies and never even knew it. You get it? Pretty interesting to me. I'm sure not all of them. So it's good to know both just in case you can kind of double down on your details, so to speak. See if you're seeing something that you want to see. I don't know. That looks pretty bearish to me, to be honest. I'm not getting the move that I like. I'm not getting the move that I was looking for, to be honest. Unless we just scalp smaller time frames. So it broke out and then broke back down. Messy, real messy price action. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, M pattern, double top in a way. It's almost like a falling wedge that wants to break to the downside. And when they break down ugly. And now you got a heavy resistance here at 34,544. You can't get it back above that. Expect more downside for Bitcoin. That's just kind of what it is, you know. Got this wick area here that might give you some bounce, but it's kind of a rounded top too. Three Bitcoin trades in the last 24 hours for $26,000 in wins. I'm an average Joe that retired early from law enforcement because of faith in crypto. Thank you and love you, bro. Glory to Jesus, man. Hey, man, God bless you, man. You did it, but you made $26,000 in three. A retired law enforcement, man. We love you, man. Shout out to New Day Crypto. Thank you for jumping on in. ATOR from GF Burke. We'll take a look at ATOR. What is that? What does it do? ATOR. I don't like that song. Not good. I don't condone that, what he just said. It's not right. All right, ATOR. Things just been taking off. ATOR protocol. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is. See it here on MEXC. All right. Wow, this thing just went on an absolute tear. Came out on the 27th of April at 15 cents, and now it's sitting at $1.34. Pretty crazy. Broke out of this wedge. Looks extremely overbought at this point, but the 4 hour says, hey, I might just continue. I don't know anything about this coin. What is it? What does it do? Your daily's so spent, it's like, hey, I don't know how you can continue. Far away for the 21, so you got to look at the smaller time frames. Chances breaks out for a little more, but once it starts getting up into here, I mean, it looks like a little coin that it's got lower liquidity, so big things can happen for it. But once it gets up to this level, I'd be looking for some profits at 155, and the daily's going to have to come home to roost. You know, you already have a bearish divvy here too, as this is like moving to the downside and the whole thing's moving up. So that's a bearish divergence. It tells me to be careful, right? It's even on the 1 hour right now. So, but you do have the shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's a higher risk trade if you take a risk, but you got previous, you get some support with the stop. So there's a chance it makes the move. But over time, I mean, I see this 1 hour coming back, and I see the 6 hour and the 8 hour eventually, and they don't look too bad, which is weird. But the daily and my 22 time frame, they're both pretty overbought, getting far away from the 21. They get one more push up, they're coming down pretty nicely. So you can either wait for the short for a better confirmation, like for this to bearishly retest, start to drop, even lose this 200 SMA on the 15. Lose the 200 SMA on the 15, then it's a really good entry to short on the bigger time frames, and they'll likely to follow. Again, not every time, but just one thing to think about. Another thing that I'm seeing here is it's a possible, look at, if you flip it upside down, it's a cup and handle, right? Inverted cup and handle that could break to the downside. So just, I'm seeing some possible bearish tones here. High risk to take the trade, see what happens. But more than likely, it could come down. But it's low volume, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did get a pump. But you never know. You just absolutely never know. All right. Businesses tend to drop a couple cards during the day. Yeah. And Bitcoin getting hammered pretty bad right now, to be honest. Just like getting slaughtered in the wedge here. BOOKMAP does have liquidity all the way down to about, let's see here. All the way down to what, 32,260. All right. Again, key level of support or resistance is at 34,000, but could be a better place to load up if we do kind of tend to that area. And again, ever since we looked at that head and shoulder pattern, it has been it wicked back up, but for the most part, attempting to hit. Remember, what is this? This is just the length of the base of this. If you do dump out of this, you will dump straight down out of here. All right. I want to see, I would like to see this flag hold, but if it doesn't, it's going to kind of negate this idea here. Not a lot of support or resistance here too. And it's far-fetched, but like kind of a slanted M. If I look at it funny, when you did lose the point of control, you come down to this key area, 33,672. Can you believe we're already at, this is just nuts, right? Like just the other day, we were down, people were so bearish. Algo, please. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, it looks like the handle is getting funky. Yeah, it's looking a little bearish to me, to be honest. You know what I mean? Looking bearish to me. So what I do is I open up a light trade. If I don't like the trade, I take off a light trade. If I like the trade, I add to the trade. And it's just like, it's been helping me kind of, I don't know, deal with the trades, I guess, because that way I don't have to commit to the trade at the very beginning. Now, every once in a while I see something that I'm like, okay. I mean, this is very oversold. Looks like it's definitely eventually going to make its move. It's just playing games. But we don't know. And it could even come down here for a nice double bottom. So look, the flag looks a little sketch right now. Trade's still valid. 268 risk reward ratio, right? Trade's still valid. We would have to double bottom here though to make this happen. And it's funny, this thing did get started with a 1 minute head and shoulder pattern. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. And it told us we were going to go low. And bam, I mean, now we've hit the target of the head and shoulder pattern. It's pretty interesting. I don't know why I didn't short it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I see things too, but again, I've been in an airport all freaking day, man. Today was insane. Like, it was too much, man. It really was too much. Like, I tested my patience today, for sure. Another J-Mart in the chat. Funny. Shout out to J-Mart. I want to know what y'all think. Nobody responds. Soccer clips up 35% in an hour. Let me know what you think. That's awesome. I think that's great. Left my other trading groups and now I'm a lifer, ready to learn. Hey, 2 J-Marts in the same group. That's kind of funny, right? At the same time. That means there's a lot of people watching if we have 2 people with the same name at the same time, right? It's crazy. Someone kick him. Jumpman Crypto. It's the moral way. My fridge went out today and I lost all my meat. But thanks to your TA, I made enough today to buy a new fridge and replace all the meats I lost. God bless you, Sam. Are you serious? Is this like a joke? I'm not saying, I don't know why. It's just, that's like the funniest testimony I've ever read. My fridge went out today and I lost all my meat. But thanks to your TA, I made enough to buy a new fridge and replace all the meats I lost. Like, are you messing around, Woody by Wix? Is that for real? I must be getting trolled, man. Right now, I'm sitting back, not really selling or buying. It goes lower, I'll buy more. If it goes higher, I'll sell a little. Hey, I can't wait to see you grow with the lifers. Inverted head and shoulder on the 3M ETH chart, 3-minute ETH chart. Yeah, there's a chance we get this nice bounce and we continue to move, you know? You never know. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. I mean, the stochastics want to push. 15-minute could get busy too. It's almost like you could call a symmetrical here now. See? In the 15, you got this. That could break out. Base of the triangle. I'm still seeing 35.5. And remember, the bigger area here, this goes all the way to $37,000. Pretty crazy, right? Oh, man. Today was stressful. I'm not going to lie. Tom Emmer, man, I thought that guy was so good. You know, I'm not really saying I'm on either end of the, but Tom Emmer I thought was amazing. You know what I mean? The way he spoke when he was talking to Gary Gensler was like, wow, a man of the people. I made enough island to go to Isla Dominica, Sam. The wife likes it. So there we go. See, there you go, man. It's a beautiful place, bro. It's funny. I told you, and now you're going to go. It's so funny, man. You had a long day, man. I really did, bro. I really did. You remind me of one of my best buddies growing up in Pensacola. Sound just like him, too. Thanks, man. He sounds like the lifer. And Bitcoin back booming up to the upside again. I mean, dude, wouldn't you believe it? So, you know. It is making a shoulder ahead and a bit of a right shoulder there. Wouldn't be surprised if they just melted the shorts tonight. I would not be surprised. Let's go, baby. Let's go. People underestimate how quickly this market moves. Oh, yeah. But he voted against retail transparency, so, though, I don't know. Really? We were just at 25K and peeps were calling for 12K. Oh, yeah. I wasn't, though. See, that's the thing. Did I ever call you? Did I ever tell you guys I told you that we had bottomed over and over again. Over and over again, I kept saying we had bottomed. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me, man. You know what I mean? Trades just kicking $17. We'll see where we go. Anyway, I don't know what I just did. I brought the RSI up onto price action. All the way to 48,000 billion quadrillion monies. We broke high volume node. Sam, no, you were not. You were buying whole coins. I believed you. Sam, no, you're not. You were buying whole coins. I believed you. See? Michael Olin. Dude, I was like a warrior in the light. Like, there's a lot of traders out here, but I was putting my money for long term. Like, I was trying to tell you guys how committed I was to Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Visit the new amazing website at cryptolifer.com. We'd greatly appreciate it. Jump on it today and see what we have to offer. Buenos dias, lifers. How everyone is well today. I quit my job. I will now be a full-time lifer. I'd like to thank Sam and everyone here for your teachings and support. I know the new journey we are in will take us to new heights. Once again, thank you to Sam and everyone here. Let's go. I mean, when I say the word lifer, I can't even believe I created this thing. Like, like I'm in shock some days. Absolutely in shock. You know what I mean? So crazy. Notifications. Justin Chop liked your post. Frankie Legend. Crypto Billy. Crypto Billy in the house. One of the better ones you've posted. USDC, Atom, Algo, HBAR, Quant, ETH, and ADA. Bitcoin 45. I really can't hate on a portfolio that's half Bitcoin in it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, you're gonna do great in life. You know what I mean? Spot on, right? So, shout out to Tommy Crown again and my buddy Sin City Crypto. I'll be on Sin City Crypto tomorrow. Tomorrow's a crazy day. Tomorrow I start the live stream. Then I also do the BOOKMAP. Remember, from 1 to 2, right? And then I also do. I jump right in at 2 o'clock with Sin City Crypto. So I do 4 hours of live streaming tomorrow. It's going to be a marathon. And I'll still be in the charts with each and every one of you. Don't forget me. All right? So I'm just, not much I can say tonight. Take a look at our DXY, but I'm bullish yet again on a bigger move. At least up to 32,597. And I see a monster move up to 37,000. Do not be surprised if you see 37,000 tomorrow. Don't act like you didn't get told that it could possibly happen. You know, let's look at the bearish scenarios always. Could this be a shoulder? Sorry, I don't know why that happened. But could this be a shoulder? Could this be a head? And this is a right shoulder to the downside. All right. Anything is possible. All right. Anything is posible. It is possible. Atas. 30 minutes looking like it could get some legs. Don't like the 1 hour. Don't like the 2 hour. Don't like the 4 hour. Don't like the bigger time frames. They don't look amazing. But we could still get a beautiful pump to the upside. We never know what could happen. Up $33, 4.98%. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Follow me on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. At CryptoLifer33. All right. We will have fun. Look at that guy. He used to be that, and that's what he did. Wow. Look at that. Same person, right? Imagine being that person and that person at the same. I mean, to go through that transformation, that's unbelievable. Like, I'm so happy to see someone do that with their life. And it looks so much better to be healthy, you know? Just a lot of going on. BlackRock already bought your bags at the bottom, dweebs. I don't think so. Nope. It's not that simple. All right. Kaz and Chill. Shout out to GF Burke. Yep. Kaz and Chill. Let's take a look at Casper real quick before I get on out of here and see what's happening to Casper. All right. Caspa USDT. All right. Cas. Now, if you remember, I put it out right here, and we are up to the upside. We blasted out of this little flag that I put out. Banged on them. We wanted 13. We got 7. You saw me load up on Caspa the other day. Like, absolutely load. And only time will tell what will happen there. But I am heavy duty in Caspa. And we'll see where it goes. All right. I was going to look at the favorite here and see what it's doing. If I were to sell my Caspa bag right now, I would have made $1,800 in those 2 days. I mean, it was just a massive move. Like, a lot has gone on today. It's been insane. Anyways, if you saw what I did, you did it. And, you know, I'm so transparent with what I'm doing out here on the tubes. I'm about to crash everyone. I'm done. I'm done. I think I've pushed myself to the absolute limit. It's not over to the target. Hits the 5-minute meet. Needs to flip the wick, right? Funny, your candle looks... Or is that a later one? Let me see. Yeah, there's the wick. Funny, your candle looks different than mine. Or maybe when you took the picture, yeah, the candle changed. That's all. All right, everyone, I got to run. I'm crashing. I'm done. I gave you guys everything I had today. I really did. I'm done. I'm cooked. God bless each and every one of you for being here. God bless my sponsors, ITrust Capital, BingX, CryptoLifer.com, the best sponsor in the game. And I love each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all. I appreciate it. And guys, I'm done. I have crashed. A giant mosquito, though. Get the... That thing is so big. It was like the biggest bug I ever seen. It came in today. It looked like a giant mosquito. That's what it looked like. I don't know what else to call it, but it looks like a giant mosquito. Hope it's not on me. I gotta find that thing before I get out of it. It was huge. Came in when I came in from the airport. So we were about to take the candle out. Like you said we should. Strong. There it is again. That thing is... Oh my God, I want it. Hold on. I gotta show these guys. This thing is so big. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's literally a giant mosquito. I really think it is. As that candle ate the wick. It ate the wick, Master Friend. I'm up. I'm up, Master Friend. I'm up. Look. Look at the size of this bug, dude. I think it's a mutant mosquito. And that's a mosquito, dude. You can see it has... Oh! Still alive. Still alive. Dude, that's a giant mosquito. You see the size of this thing? Oh, let me get a white piece of paper or something. Like, this thing is huge. Like, it has to be a mosquito. It was flying like a mosquito. Yo, I didn't even know mosquitoes could get. It's the mummy mosquito. It's like the daddy mosquito. Like, you've never seen a mosquito this big. Hold on. Look at this thing. It's insane. I live near like a pond, so like we get these like bugs like that. I don't know. I don't know. That looks like a mosquito. he's still alive. He's gonna come back to life. Ah. Ah. The life is so tough. Scared of a bug. Afraid of a bug. Oh my God. My whole life flashed before my eyes. No, but that's a giant mosquito. All right, it's not cool, man. Not cool with that ish. Shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. That's an inverted. That is an inverted head and shoulder. That could make bacon on the beach for somebody with a side of home fries. You know what I mean? You know you like the fries on the side. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. And I'm jumping on out for the night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. But there's a chance that we get busy here. Round of bottoms pay the bills. And I'm not talking about Josh Allen. I'm not the Bills franchise paying bills. Get it? Oh. Because they pay the bills to play. Just stop. Anyway, throw them bows. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great night. We love you. We appreciate you. And you never know what's going to happen, but we threw our hat in the ring. We took a shot. And you know what? It's all based on probability. 5 minutes is starting to kind of come back down, saying there's no love here. 7 minutes suggests we can still get the move. And only time will tell. We'll leave this here, and we'll come back tomorrow at about 7, 8 in the morning, and I'll do my update for the trading group, and we will reconvene. It's a male mosquito. Yeah. Which I heard male mosquitoes don't bite, right? The male doesn't bite, only the female, right? The male mosquito. Look at this. I could be wrong. Male mosquitoes do not bite. Male mosquitoes feed only plant juices, such as nectar. To get sugar they need for energy and survival. As males do not bite, they cannot transmit diseases. Female mosquitoes, on the other hand, need protein for blood development for their eggs. So it's the females that are eating you alive. The males just do their thing, all right? Male mosquitoes don't want your blood, but they still find you very attractive. Interesting. Why do mosquitoes bite me and not my friend? That's interesting. Because that happened to my wife. She got all these bites. I didn't. Recently, scientists researched the UK discovered some people produce chemicals that smell bad to mosquitoes, masking the chemicals that usually attract the mosquito. Devised some unique way of testing body odor. First, they had 2 different people in a chamber and watched which hand mosquitoes preferred. Then they selected the person who was not preferred, felt unlucky to this point, and sealed the body in foil to collect their sweat. Talk about an unpleasant experiment. The research said about analyzing body chemicals and are now waiting. That's so weird. That's what we spend our money on, though, on the mosquitoes in 2006. My trade's up $25. We're going to see where it is. 3.94%. We sit and wait. I'm the king of 4%. I told you I'm the king of 4% over here. We'll see what happens. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Sorry if I missed a super chat. And if I'm like blurry. There we go. And I look like I'm ready to go, right? Would you believe that I was in an airport all day? Everyone, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you all. And I will see you tomorrow.